in their heads, they're better than everyone, right?
Correct.
So it's like, why wouldn't you now go and challenge them? Why give them an opportunity to get the drop on you a third time if it's gone successful twice? That's the reason they go retail anyway, is to limit the factors where they could end up having poor early games. If you have poor early games twice in a row, what is your next play? As Andretta is able to find a great pick right away with a recently unvaulted Silence assault rifle, which I know you're a big fan of.
Oh yeah, dude, I miss this weapon so much. Just being able to keep it quiet but still land those first shot accuracy shots. Can he? Okay, he did not go in the wall. That's okay. And I'm gonna take a moment to pop a bandage and just let him know, hey, you hear this? I'm so wounded. Oh, please. Go ahead and engage me. Andretta's ready to go. He's either going to get the HP or he's going to make them fight him now.
This is a 2v3 as well. Like, Paytech and Andretta are taking this when Ritz has already been knocked. They're being the aggressors here, just trying to force a 2v2, knowing the other player, if he has been picked up, is on pure whites, does get a tag there onto him. They're trying to get some form of defense right now. The other player gets flanked, but a quick flick from Paytech, the competitive veteran, already goes down in a better jump in from Andretta to pick up Temper. They take the 2v2, they get the conversion, but Paytech is in shambles. No extra HP, very little mat. So this was two teams who were struggling to rotate away from Hamlet. We talked about how the bus path actually kind of has an influence on that. The contention coming in Hamlet and then having to do a slight rotation because you're late and two people fighting each other means you end up in this situation where you're fighting with effectively not the resources you want, and then you get forced to make a decision and it doesn't go your way.
And again, shout outs to them for just saying, you know what, we got the drop here, let's go ahead and full send it. We are 2v3, but it doesn't matter. And it just goes back to that confidence factor you talk a lot about. It's like, if you just know you're better than the other person, it doesn't matter what their name is, doesn't matter what their stats are, what their earnings are, none of it. You just have to say, I have to just be better than whoever's on the other side. And you just have to do that.
Well, and that's a big thing coming from a lot of professional players, whether it is video games or professionals in any one of their fields, right? Confidence is key. Like, people talk about, like, fake it till you make it and all that, but, like, if you're confident in your ability to do something and you believe you can do it, that is a step towards being great at something. Nobody is ever, like, great at doing something, sitting there being like, oh man, I'm really not good at this. Like, this is kind of rough for me. They're not passionate about it. Like, the people who are really at the top are confident. It's not some people who are like, oh, like, you're cocky or you're arrogant. It's no, that level of confidence is part of the reason why you're up there. The second you don't think you're better than somebody, and the second you're kind of doubting yourself, that creeps in. It creeps into your instincts, it creeps into your reaction, and right now, you can see Tohaj and Kaxi being pinched on by Imagine Craze and Tokar, the team who was able to finally get some revenge out of Moisty Palms in the last game, has made the rotation, and Solari coming out, 35, that is Wood over there, they're trying to line it up. Will they go? They're waiting for the bubble shield to fall. They don't want the splits to come through. It is brick and some metal, so Tohaj and Kaxi might be fine, but this is 5 targets going through. First round of nades, pop off, but nothing doing. Still waiting, and then Nikevil. This is a lot of teams.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, here we go. They're going, explodes are going off. Tokar and his trio looking like they're in the red zone right now.
And what was the difference? Tohaj and crew built with metal, the top built with brick. We talked about it yesterday. The metal will save you. Having one round of metal is worth it in the mid game if you don't want to get Solari in. Great push from crew, finding the predator. Wall right on the edge of the bubble shield, able to take this fight cleanly, but now getting flanked by the opponent, trying to disengage back and say, hey, reset, we got the pick, we're way above Storm Surge, and there's like 6 different trios in this corner.
This could prove to be truly chaotic depending on how all of these trios want to do this, because look, there's a trio all the way on the left on the little mountain, there's even one trying to peek into the left, you've got one on the mountain posted up more north, like there's so much action, and right now Crew, Traps, and Beehive, they're in the dead center of it. There is a Stinger slowly eating away at their HP. He does have splashes, but he's taking so much damage. It's okay, Crew. Take a deep breath. He's on the edge, hiding in the little alcove right here.
Legit chilling right now. He's trying to get back to his teammates so he can use those splashes, but he realizes they're under fire. Chapix does get down in the spray, but Crew drops down, and he drops straight into the meat grinder, going down there. Elimination through Tohaj. That was him getting the conversion over that. Kaxi and Tohaj got the one Elin. They're trying to find more just on the other side of the bubble shield, waiting for it to run out.